Hi guys, how are you doing? Today we're going to show you how to make this great pea soup with quail's eggs, lemon yoghurt and some nice dressings to go with it. A wonderful dish, super for every occasion, from a fine dine restaurant to a nice dinner at home to a banquet for 600 people. So first off, we're going to chop 2 onions. So I put my onions into my pan with some oil and some butter, and I'm going to sweat these down without colour. I don't want any colour in the onions because that's going to discolour the colour of my soup. So I'm going to sweat those down for 2 minutes, and that's going to be the end of step 1. Don't worry about the size of your onions, guys. As long as they're a nice dice, all the same size and cook evenly, that'll be fine. What we don't want is a brunoise because we're going to blitz the soup. So that's my onions nicely softened. There's no colour in there whatsoever. That's exactly what I want. So I'm now going to add 200 mils of white wine. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn up the heat and I'm going to reduce that by half. Okay, that's the soup going. We're now going to make our lemon dressing, and all we're going to do is I'm going to grate some lemon rind into some thick yogurt, like so. We don't want any of the pith, we just want the nice lemon rind, and that's going to give some really nice flavour into the yogurt. If you noticed, I rolled the lemon prior to squeezing it. That's to help the juice come out, and that's our lemon dressing made. So that's my lemon yoghurt all done. It's a great piping consistency. That goes back in the fridge till service. That's the white wine reduced by half. The words that Gemma hates to hear. She thinks that's a waste of white wine. So in goes 1 litre of homemade chicken stock. If you need to use stock cubes, that's absolutely fine. You get a good result. And we're going to cook that down now until those onions are completely soft. Okay, I'm now going to lightly cook our quail's eggs. I'm going to cook those in boiling water for 2 minutes exactly, and I'm going to use my stopwatch to make sure that we're on for 2 minutes. That's a 2-minute light boil. I've now put the cooked quailed eggs into some ice water to refresh them. It's very important that we keep the ingredients at their optimum best, and that's why as chefs we use ice water to refresh. Right, I've got some nice bacon here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this into some nice strips, and we're going to pan fry that for our garnish. So what I'm doing is I'm sauteing my smoked bacon lardons. Guys, use pancetta, use a normal bacon, use whatever you want, but I'm using some smoked bacon here, and as you can see I'm just getting some nice colour on all sides, and this is going to form part of our garnish for the beautiful soup. So that's my onions nicely softened in my chicken stock white wine. So I'm now going to add 200 mils of double cream to the pan. Perfect. So we're now at the stage where we're going to shell some peas for our garnish. You just squeeze them, pop them all out. I love doing this job. I'm a really happy chef. I could stand in the kitchen all day and shell fresh peas. Great taste of the British summertime. So I'm just going to shell some peas there for our garnish. So when we garnish our plate, all those peas are nicely blanched. So our freshly shelled peas, I'm going to blanch those now for just 20 seconds, then into ice water and refresh. That's the peas blanched for 20 seconds into ice water, and that's going to help us keep our nice green colour. So into our cream, white wine and chicken stock goes our fresh peas and mint, 350 grams of mint and 5 or 6 sprigs of fresh mint. So that's my soup in the blender, and I'm going to blend it now for 5 minutes until it's nice and smooth. So that's the wonderful pea soup, all nicely cooked, seasoned and blitzed. And we're now just going to pat it because I want a really extra smooth soup. So If you want that result, pass it through a fine sieve. Right, so it's time to start plating up our wonderful pea and ham soup. So like so, I'm just plating in some bacon lardons. I'm going to place in my beautiful, nice, softly poached quail's egg, like so. There we go. It's looking good. I'm now going to pipe in some of the lemon yogurt that we made, just like so. Time to place in some of the beautifully fresh, blanched, shelled peas, keeping this all nice and tight, like so. A few nice peas in there, just drop them in so they look great, and then that's nearly the end of this stage. So I'm just finishing off the soup, the base layer, with some edible marigold leaves and some really small pieces of fresh mint, just like so, on top of the lemon mayo. Then all we're going to do, guys, is we're going to pour the wonderful pea soup around it like so. And there we have it, a wonderful dish that would sit on any fine dining menu, banqueting menu, or just a beautiful dinner at home. Please try it, guys. Any questions, just drop me a line. Thank you. Oh my God, guys, that is